Number 1. First, the speaker says, wrote their name at the top and in capital letters when they got their test. Then the speaker suggested, if they didn't have a pencil, let me know and read the direction carefully before they answer the questions. Next, the speaker reminded. They marked their answers on the answer sheet. Finally, when they had finished turning their test and they may go home. Number 2. First, the speaker says, welcome to Philharmonic Hall and pleased to present Mr. Soki, Flying Violin Concerto. Then the speaker introduced about their director. They were their director, who would introduce Professor Simon. Next, the speaker introduced about Professor Simon. Professor Simon, who had lectured on the violin all around the world. After that, the speaker remarks the concert that evening would be preceded by a brief talk by Professor Probert Simon on the history of the violin. Finally, the speaker suggested, following the performance, and would all go to the lobby to enjoy refreshments. Number 3. First, the speaker says, signing at the desk and got a visitor badge when entering the building. Then the speaker reminded, didn't lose that badge because you would need to wear it at all times and they were in the building. Next, the speaker says they waited for an escort to accompany them to their destination. After that, the speaker says they must also be escorted back to the reception desk. Finally, the speaker reminded, didn't forget to sign out and return their badge when leaving. Number 4. First, the speaker said the store would close in 15 minutes. Then the speaker suggested take out their purchase to the cashier then. Next, the speaker reminded they were buying 5 or fewer items and were buying with cash. Then could use the express checkout line. After that, the speaker requested had their receipt ready to show the guard when leaving the store. Finally, the speaker suggested check to make sure all their items were the right size and color before they pay, because they didn't accept returns. Number 5. First, the speaker says, after that news was their weekend weather report. Then the speaker says, reporter Tom Tells would interview Susan Gilbert about her new book, How to Get Rich in the Stock Market. Next, the speaker introduced about Miss Gilbert. Miss Gilbert was a renowned expert on investing and finances and writes the weekly newspaper column You and Your Money. Finally, the speaker confirmed that should be a very informative show. Number 6. First, the speaker said there should be a large journal for National Day parade and it would be preceded by speeches by the mayor and the chief of police. Next, the speaker suggested everyone was invited to enjoy a barbecue and fireworks at City Park in the evening. After that, the speaker reminds, didn't forget to attend the morning soccer game at National Stadium. Finally, the speaker suggested arrive early if they wanted to be sure of getting a good seat. Number 7. First, the speaker said a few changes had been made to their conference schedule because of scheduling conflict. Next, the speaker confirmed Professor Jameson would be speak immediately following lunch instead of before. After that, the speaker notified morning coffee would be served in the front hall instead of in the dining room. Finally, the speaker reminded the morning workshop would begin at 10 o'clock as originally scheduled, but the afternoon session wouldn't begin until 1:30. Number 8. First, the speaker said the president had left today for a visit to Latin America. Next, the speaker said he would head first to a meeting in Mexico City with leaders from Colombia, Brazil, and Mexico. After that, the speaker says he would go to meeting with head of state in Peru and Ecuador. Finally, he would tour factories and meet with union leaders in poor countries. Number 9. First, the speaker congratulated becoming an owner of the bread-making machine. Then the speaker said he was sure to enjoy the luxury of having fresh, baked bread every day right in his own home. Next, the speaker said it was easy to use your new bread machine. After that, the speaker suggested choose a recipe from the instruction book, assemble and measure his ingredients, place them in the machine. Finally, the speaker says he won't be able to wait for his first days. Number 10. First, the speaker suggested register for classes by phone and avoid the long lines at the registration office. Then the speaker says, call the phone number and press 1 if they were a new student, or press 2 if they were a returning student. Next, the speaker suggested enter their social security number, then the class number. After that, the speaker suggested after they had flashed all their glasses, enter their credit card number, then hang up. Finally, the speaker confirmed they would receive a receipt by mail within 5 days.